Jason here, Blood Church, coming to you today. Hope all's going well. We're looking at October 2021's calendar. And we know that today is Thursday the 28th. If we look at Leviticus chapter 23, we see the feast. You see the Feast of Trumpets at 23:22 through 25. You see the Day of Atonement, Leviticus 23:26 through 32. Then you see the Feast of Tabernacles. So the 7th and the 8th, at the top of the month, was the Feast of Trumpets, or Yom Teruah. And that came and went. And then the Day of Atonement, which was on the 17th, or about the 17th. And then the Feast of Tabernacles, which was on the 21st, 22nd, or Sukkot. And then that goes for a period of time. Let's read Leviticus 23. We'll go to verse 36. 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be a holy convocation unto you, and you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and you shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37, these are the feasts of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations. So, the 28th, 29th would be the 7th and 8th day of Sukkot, and it's a solemn assembly. So a lot of Rapture watchers and watchmen believe that there's a possibility up until probably the 31st even, or maybe even into the next week, as far as November 6th and 7th, of a chance of a rapture. I certainly could see that as a possibility. It's a high watch. It's not a guarantee. It's not going to bring me down if it doesn't happen. I'm not predicting it. I'm hoping to go home today. Just like all of you, I sure would love to go home today. But it's certainly an interesting time to look in the 7th month at all these different feasts. And so I leave your comments. I want to see what your thoughts are. Do you sort of believe that the Lord might work backwards on the fall feast? Could it be the Feast of Tabernacles and the ending of it, possibly that last great day? Could it be the rapture on the 29th or 30th? And then what God would do would be to fulfill backwards the fall feast days. He went in the spring feast days from left to right. Could it be that he goes from right to left with the fall feast days? And I think that's one of the theories. It's certainly interesting. I don't know what I believe. I do believe that the Revelation 12 sign in September of 2017 what I think was a warning. Certainly was a picture of the rapture, a picture of the Jews being protected in the tribulation time period. I definitely think the things in the heaven that we've seen with the tetrad blood moons were definitely warnings to the people of Israel of an upcoming period of time. I know that, was it 2014, 2015, you had a series of them. Is it possible that was a 7-year warning to the Jews? It could be. Is it possible that the great eclipse that went through America and another one in 2024 is foreshadowing the destruction of America, who has fallen into the New World Order system? Would these things happen in the sky if the rapture was far off? I don't believe so. Now, I do think 2022 is another interesting year. I'm not predicting the rapture this month. It certainly could happen next year. But I would think that these signs in the heavens and these feast days that we see here in October make the most sense for whenever the rapture is going to be, if we're following the feast days. Obviously, we know the rapture is imminent now that the nation of Israel has formed in 1948. Before then, it wasn't imminent. So we're just looking for the return of our King. in our blessed hope. Tell me what you think of the thoughts of an October rapture. I know everyone's excited to go home. Do you believe that the 7th and 8th day of Sukkot, which is upon us, could possibly be our redemption? God bless and have a great day.